Alright, you guys, here we are, Metaphor ReFantazio. Now, it's a sunny day up in Altaberry, and we're gonna go ahead and go to the recruitment center, see if there are any fun little missions for us to take on as we continue to pass our time until we go fight Lord Luis. Now, they're telling me to train up, get strong for that fight, and I would like to do that. I'm not trying to rebel against that, but I also do have to have fun and grow closer with my mini loves of my life in this game. So I'm kind of being more social than than I am training for battle. But what is loving but training for battle of the heart? No, nah, I don't have a point with that one. Sometimes I ramble and I stumble onto things that sound profound. Today, not so much. What am I looking to do? Is that man? No. Okay. I've become I've been into the, the pink Parapuss guy. If you've watched any of these videos, you know him. I've liked him since the beginning of the game, but I've really lately had my eye out for him. I'm really thinking about him lately. Now,
Anyone catch your eye?
You want to see the contracts? I'm counting on you, Your Highness. It is crazy that I am pretending to be the prince, and everybody remembers that all the time except for me. Ice Beast Chimenzan, traceless threat. I need to slay the Ice Beast Chimenzan in the Everfrost Forest north of Altaberry. The informant at the tavern on Diafranco Street, who we already need to talk to in regards to a different quest we received, should have more details. This contract should be suitable for someone of your skill. I'd like for you to quickly take down the Ice Beast Chimenzan that's appeared in Ontario. Some don't believe it exists. It's a legendary monster said to inhabit snowy mountains. Lately, though, we've had a number of sightings come in. Witnesses report seeing a two-headed beast with a white body that blends in with the snow. Soldiers were dispatched to search for it, but the majority of them never returned. After that, a whole delegation would... What is... I'm so sorry. I'm like stumbling over my words because I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to read this and also think about what the Japanese people call like a red bean paste. It's like azumi. I just know it as red bean paste, and I know it more from like Chinese treats, but they also use it in Japanese treats. And I'm trying to just remember the name of it because I got some of them today at a store. I can't do that while reading. I need to focus on one thing, either figuring out Japanese treats or reading English words. And for you, I'll focus on the words. After that, a whole delegation was dispatched to deal with it, but they found no success. The monster had left nary a footprint behind. So it's smart enough to cover its tracks. This is the type of thing we can't ignore, but dealing with it's going to take a lot of effort. So how about it? Do you accept? At this rate, it's only a matter of time before it starts seeking out victims in the neighboring areas. You know I'll take it. I've never said no to a quest. 1, because I love fun and adventure, and 2, because I'm too nice. Now that's what I like to hear. The beast lurks in a place called Everfrost Forest, north of Altaberry. For more information about it, go ask the informant. You know I will. The informant here in Altaberry? A woman. To my recollection, the only woman informant that we've run into just yet. And you would think there'd be more women informants, because what? Women love to yap. Just kidding. But women learn to speak in whispers. Women are plugged into the goss because it's a survival skill that men don't have. Social survival skills? Adept. But, no, inept. Men inept, women adept. Thumbs up for being mean to genders. I'm so sorry. Oh God. I'm sorry. Let me slow down. Let me not be this annoying right away today. How y'all doing? I went to the mall today. If you are like, you wore that shirt in the last video, it's because that last video was this morning. But this beast doesn't leave tracks behind, right? Even if we could fight it, we won't accomplish much if we can't find it in the first place. Well, a report did mention that it appeared shortly after Valmo in that forest was killed. Other than the Chimenzan, the Volmos are the strongest beasts out there. Maybe the target monster knew something was up after it sensed the Volmo's defeat. I gotta kill Volmo. I see. Well, we don't have any other leads, so we should set our sights on a Volmo. We're killing a seemingly innocent Volmo.
I have high hopes for you.
If you do manage to slay it, bring me its Frostpoint horn. With that as evidence, I'll be able to give you the reward.
Let's do it.
Let's head over to the informant, and then from there we'll decide which of these two
You're
missions in front of me I would like to do. Everfrost Forest? Sounds awfully cold, but it does look like we could fly there, right?
and right
Where's the
there's
other one we
that.
got? We got
Here's where
another
we are
thing.
now.
There's him. Maybe that was the other thing. We'll probably go do this today then. And it seems like maybe we could run to him,
I see
Rudolph, along the
trouble.
way. I am eager to take down Milo, but we'll get to him when we get to
Smell
him.
trouble.
Oh, it's snowing up in the piece where... Oh, no. I don't know if y'all saw that. It's snowing up. Inclement weather. Do you think that weather's ever not inclement up there? Y'all want to go see a soothsayer of weather if we can find one on the way to the tavern? Where is the soothsayer of the weather? Oh, somebody wants to hang out over here. She's over here.
Let's go.
Bear with me, guys. I do have to go talk with her. Just in case there is a chance of having non-inclement weather,
Damn.
I would really appreciate that because it makes battles 10 times easier for somebody like me.
Dreadful.
Where is the soothsayer?
All right then.
I went the wrong direction.
Dreadful.
What do you call a soothsayer?
Hey, you.
Like, of weather? Like, what do we... Like, I always say that and I'm always like, that's a jumble of words that, like, there's a more concise word for it. The weather oracle. What do you call a dry seer?
Your aura cold.
As you can see, I don't need to read all this.
Let us.
Usually I come up on here and I got caffeine. It is currently 4:20 p.m. on a Sunday. I do have work on the Monday following, believe it or not. Employed, hey. So just water today. I'm so sorry if you can hear me drinking water, if you can hear all the bones cracking in my face when I drink water. I don't know why when I drink water, I can hear bones cracking in my face. I know it's not bones cracking. It's probably like sinuses doing this or that. What
I see
goes here?
trouble.
And how do I open it for me to see? Okay.
This
Okay.
place.
So the weather does get better sometimes. Sorry, I'm trying to get hair out of my mouth. So we're not going to go here today. We're going to go here on day 3, which is the day after tomorrow. What day is today?
My eye.
It is Flames Day. So then it's going to be Water's Day. And it's going to be Arbor's Day. It's not Arbor's Day. What is it? Arbor's Day. On the A day of the week, we're going to go. Until then, let's see who that was that wanted to hang out over here. I saw somebody's hand on the map, and if you know anything about that handshake symbol, it means friendship abound. Okay. Friends are around. What is the name of the red bean paste that they use?
Lady Renard, please
All right then.
help us.
Because I remember in China, we used to make, it was like, you like would boil, it's like a mochi. And maybe it's considered a mochi, but it's just like a mochi, but it's hard. And then you boil it, and it's like a sticky rice surrounding a core, and you could have all sorts of different like cores. But you could do like a black sesame, you could do like a bean paste, you know. You could do chocolate, you could do anything. Sorry, I keep pulling up that map because I'm getting distracted by talking about treats that I want that I haven't had in forever. I want them so bad. Oh, it's Yufa.
All right then.
I do love you, but I do also have to prioritize friendships that I'm already, for lack of better words, balls deep within. Because I know I'm not going to finish my friendship with you. But if you're the only... You know what? I'm so sorry I said all that. You want to hang out? Can I talk to this Mustari? By great fortune, the priestess of Etria graced me. They're calling it Etria now. We love to see it. With her presence just the other day and honored my humble self with a conversation. When she removed her mask, I would swear her expression was that of blessed relief. She spoke exuberantly of your adventures together. Exuberantly? I know that's right. Not the exuberance, Yufa.
What should we do?
The day of our big battle's coming soon, and I don't want to have any regrets about it. Oh, I didn't mean to bother you. I'm just really concerned about oh, it's the Ovi quest. This one hurts because it's like a child and a mother, but it's also like, I get it. The faith is like the one thing Ovi has, but also that faith seems to somehow be like actively directly harming the mother. I don't know, we'll let it play out. If you're all right with it, do you mind going with me to check on them? Let's go ahead.
Thank you very much.
I could have went and fought Milo today, couldn't I? I got days. We'll do that tomorrow. Can I fight Milo at night? Probably not. I would love to fight Milo at night. I bet he looks slightly more beautiful at night. Something's amiss. Oh, Yufa. It's her. What shamelessness.
Truly.
Pardon? Here we go. We're gonna get vilified by the Sanctists. Don't play us for fools. We know this was all your doing, pagan.
Oi!
Where did you take Sanctor Hyperic and the sick ones? Oh, this was not me. We have not done anything.
What?
You don't say.
You don't know where they are.
Just the worst.
I heard what happened. You insulted Sanctism and Sanctor Hyperic was in a righteous rage. No, you've misunderstood. I just wanted to help those people in the cellar. Yufa, are you a bad person like everyone says? I'm gonna kill myself. I love Ovi. Ovi's like Stuart Little if he wasn't a little shit cunt. Like, can we say shit cunt on YouTube? That felt really aggressive. Shit cunt. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Stuart Little. Anybody else I'd be sorry. Stuart Little? I hate to call an orphan a shit cunt, but Stuart Little does run amok. And I do what I'm... Oh, that man just popped out of nowhere. I just want my mama back. Give her back, please. Ovi. Do you people have no hearts? They called you minions of the devil. Ooh, and now I believe it. That illness is pagan handiwork for certain.
No, we mustn't yield.
Wait, please. I just want to talk with you all. Let's retreat for now. Yufa, let's leave for now. But we'll see later. Things never get better when the Sanctists are around, do they? Are you alright? I'm fine, but what about you?
That's true, but
Weren't you scared?
Thank you very much.
Thank you for asking, Slater. I can't believe they treated you as badly as they did me. If anything had happened to you, well, I would have had to cast a lifelong curse on them. Let's not be doing curses now. Especially because I think the way Rella explained it, and it made sense to me, is when you put a curse on somebody, that draws from you. Like, for that curse to be maintained requires the active effort and sending of vibes from the self, and you don't need to burden yourself with a curse upon others.
I think not.
I wouldn't actually do that. But I did truly fear the look in their eyes. I understand being worried for those who have disappeared, yet this was altogether different. When they started crowding me, I could see the distortion of Magla around them. I hesitate to give voice to this, but it felt like a possession.
But then...
But what can I do to help when they see me as some sort of great enemy? We will have to figure something out.
listen.
You always seem so unshakably optimistic. And your conviction. How are you the way you are? I never feel any sense of hesitation from you. I really admire that. I worry constantly and I'm always looking for answers. Everybody, I don't want to like reduce her. Caution is good. There's a value in what you do, Yufa.
No.
We're a good little pair, I think. We complement one another. The caution you're describing can be a good thing.
Wow.
Well, if you say it, then I'm inclined to believe it's true. Don't just go around listening to men. Question us. I don't know nary a thing, sister. I talk. I speak. I hold a certainty. And I talk with a certainty. A matter of factness about me. Bitch, I don't know anything. I'm just out here saying it. How very strange life has become. Eventually, I accepted that it was simply my fate to never change. My destiny was to be born a priestess and die as one.
But then,
But now, I've started to think my fate might be in my own hands. Period. Maybe I can bend chance to my will. I think you can. Spiritually. After all, it was by chance that I met Ovi and Hyperic, yet now I care deeply about what happens to them. If my feelings can be altered so dramatically, then my destiny may be one of change and transformation after all.
I do believe.
And now, I want to transform into a source of strength for Ovi and Hyperic. Y'all want to see these moisturizers I got today? You don't, but I gotta go get them because now they're on my mind. Having ADHD, I mean, I know everybody thinks, but it's so crazy. I'm playing this. It's like I have a multi-threaded, like a multi-core mind, as we all do. And like, there's like one thread of playing the game. There's one thread of reading the game out loud. There's another thread of how am I potentially being perceived through this recording when it gets uploaded, like the self-awareness amplified for the online audience. And then there's me thinking about this moisturizer I got today. So 1 second, I have to go get it so I can close out that thread and free up that core of my mind. So like, I wash my face and I do little like moisturizers and things. I'm not like, I can enjoy skincare from time to time, and I love when a product is like, ooh, that sounds fun, but I don't really like know my ingredients. I'm not really particularly picky about things, and luckily, neither is my skin. So I just kind of grab whatever's fun. Today at the Marshalls, it's almost always at the Marshalls. Catch me in the Marshalls skincare section for my moisturizer and getting the S-Folio foaming fucking creams for face wash. Look at these, it came as a pair, a night cream and a day cream. Hey, I use the same cream day and night, but now I got one for each. And they're just little guys. I thought that is so fun. That was so cute. They stand. That's nice. Just so that way my counter can be clean. And now they fill up my desk. Okay, back to the game. Sorry. And now I want to transform into a source of strength for Ovi and Hyperic. And I will be here by your side.
Right.
Thank you very much.
I clear my throat so much. Right now I'm burping. But I'm always... like throughout my days, because I'm always having a snotty throat. I'm just a snotty man. We've been over this. It's all of my mucous membranes. All of them are just so snotty all the time. And sometimes I clear my throat so much that I give myself hiccups like on a regular basis, and it's a nightmare. There's something about being a 30-year-old man. What do you mean you have hiccups? Hiccups are for children. Right? I mean, clearly they're not. But to me, I feel like, what do you mean you have hiccups? Grow up. I love kimchi. Because also spicy food gives me hiccups, and sometimes like I need to find a good Asian grocer because I'm tired of like the Walmart kimchi. The what brand is it? It's good, no big complaints, but I do just want to go to an Asian grocer because you know you can get like the big jars of like the kimchi that just feels a little bit more. There's more thick, crunchy pieces. I like the thick, crunchy pieces of like a kimchi because I usually eat a kimchi raw. Sometimes I put it in a ramen, I'll put it in an egg, but I do often just eat it raw with vegetables. So that fresh, crisp crunch is like really important to me. And usually those can be a bit more spicy. And also those are the jars you got to open over this thing because they start, oh God. And then I can get my red bean paste, pongyo. I don't know what it's called. It's like boiled mochi. I could not tell you. Thank you so much, Slater. Let's start the search for Hyperic and those who are sick. I should probably like keep my mind in the game. I'm talking about everything but the game. Yufa.
The old, cowardly me is
Oh, actually, I do need to increase my friendship with her because I need more of the commander lineage. Deeply need more of the commander lineage. So actually, we will be continuing our friendship with her. Hopefully to completion, but I say that about everybody and we do have a limited time. How limited, I do not know. They're trying to tell me I got 8 days. I think I have more than 8 days. I think there's going to be another chunk of days after this. I'm sure we could find clues at the church, but we can't get close to it right now.
I must.
It's nearly night anyway, so let's come back another day. I'll try to come up with a plan by then. I'll think about it as well. Scheming. God, I want to be here. I want to be here so bad. I want to be here on a Friday night. Hey, coming out. So you better get this party started. I'm coming out. I'm coming. I love that song. Like, I'm not being funny. I'm not joking. Pink's I'm coming out, so you better get the fucking party started. Get this party started on a Saturday night. Oh, she's Saturday night. I'm talking Friday. Saturday, I got things to do, okay? So, it's Friday night. The song hits. I must demonstrate my resolve. Maybe I will go talk to... I want to be up in this piece, though, with the bread and the oral and the women and the stroll and the big, thick, heavy men and the frail, tiny men and the men with the lute. What is a lute? I always call it thing a lute. Don't know if it's a lute. And then, of course, the omnipotent male Catherine, pink parapuss. Catherine's brother. Catherine's brother would be named what? Kyle? Kyle with a C? Kyle Thren? This is Kyle. And I love him and I need him. And it looks like his beard touches his ear, which I think is kind of fun. I guess mine, like, it reaches my ear, but it doesn't touch my ear. What are we doing, y'all? I do need to talk to the informant while I'm here.
No harm in just listening.
That way tomorrow I can go ahead and go about my mission. Giant of the Tower of Insolence. Which one are we doing tomorrow north of Altaberry? I think tomorrow we're doing Ice Beast. So let me read that one second so it's fresher in my mind. North of Altaberry lies the Tower of Insolence, more commonly known as the Cursed Tower. Cursed, huh? Well, that doesn't sound pleasant. Well, doesn't that sound pleasant? Tell me if you've heard this one before. It is a dangerous location where all who enter are doomed to never return. Bet. I had to buy a disk drive today. And by I had to buy a disk drive, I mean I went to Walmart with Garrison who needed a disk drive and he bought himself a disk drive. But I had to be like, hey Mark, can you open up the case? I need a disk drive. And Mark was working there. He had his, oh God, Mark had his heavy eyeliner. He had some red mixed in with the black of his eyeliner. He looked beautiful. And he said, how you lads doing today? And I was like, before we saw him, I was like, Garrison, there's Mark. I bet he's going to say, how you lads doing today? He's going to say lads. And then he did. And I was like, knew it. And yeah, I don't know what y'all know about Mark, but Mark, woo. Mark. Okay. Needless to say, most people try to stay away from it. It has become a nest for monsters. There are all manners of monsters there, but the most threatening is the Cyclops, Ziokropos. It reigns over monsters like a tyrant. If it goes on a rampage, there is no stopping, and from what I've heard, things get dire if it's the last one standing.
Keep this to yourself.
So if it's got its cronies with it, you best take them and Ziokropos down together. We'll try to do. Somewhat obviously, you should focus your attacks on that huge... Oh, actually, no, we cannot go to north of Altaberry tomorrow. One of the places is still going to be snowing tomorrow. Where's this place? So we are actually going to do Ziokropos, whatever his name is, tomorrow. So I'm going to focus on his single eye with bows and spears. Sounds like we're bringing out the gunner lineage again. I have gotten so much mileage out of that gunner lineage. Whatever the case, it won't be an easy enemy to defeat. Best to be prepared. Don't you intend to become king? Well, then you can't exactly afford to lose here, can you? Give it your best effort. You'll find it here. The surrounding area is in quite the ruinous state, so you'll need to fly to get there.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. What's a tower doing in a forest like this? Well, we should be able to fly here. We're still going to stop and sightsee the little place on the way there, though, right? Okay. So I think we've got things unlocked now.
Here's where we are, and
Now,
right
do you think
there
we could
is
hit
the
this and this all? No, we couldn't do those both in the same day.
No trouble.
Okay. Because we have one day. We have today to do something. And then tomorrow we go this way,
And right there's a
which is going to be like murder him,
We'll face danger here.
go here. So today we'll just go here.
We'll face danger.
I'm going to get to you, Milo.
No trouble.
Beat, who's calling me? Potential spam, kill yourself. We'll get to you, Milo.
This place. And
But
right
today,
there's a
the
ladder.
Tower of Insolence. It's quite an autumnal looking forest. Looks very beautiful.
Let's see here.
Cool. Let me go ahead and grab this intel while I'm here. Tell me, where are you from? Will your body be able to handle the Everfrost Forest, a place that is perpetually frozen? Obviously, ice attacks are ineffective against the monsters that have adapted to the region. On the other hand, fire will work well against them. Good to know. The monsters are aware of this weakness, though. Stop them before they use an ability that repels magic, tetracorn, or something like that. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble. Of course, you could always counter this tactic with a good sword or other such implement like a hammer. It's always good to come prepared with a backup plan. If your enemies protect themselves against fire, you may want to rely on attacks not constrained to an affinity. Physical attacks. One last thing, I've heard rumors of a person stalking the area. They don't appear to be stranded, so who knows what they're doing out there. Maybe they'll be my friend. Apologies, perhaps that information is relevant. Anyway, go and slay that monster, girl. I'm sure everyone will feel safer once you do. Okay. Here's my thing. I'm about to go to this place. I've got to spend my night, huh? And then we're going to go over to that place. Tower of Insolence. I'm probably going to want to grind in there for a while, but we'll get there when we get there. Who wants to hang out? There's my dude with his pink tail. Perfect, man. We can't focus on him too long. I've spent so much time on him. What am I doing? Seeing if anybody wants to hang out. Hives may want to hang out. Maybe we'll do that right now. I got Juna as well. Ooh. She only ever wants to hang out at night. Just like a Nydia to only want to hang out in the dead of night where they can hide yet another secret. Just kidding. I love the Nydia. I love everybody. Hate to say, even the Roag. Love them. This has been a journey for us all. Though he thankfully finds his sons. Everybody calm down. Everybody get real somber real quick. We need to approach the Heisman quest with the proper energy. And I'm out here being real goofy, real funny. Real goofy. Let us calm down. Let's have some respect. Though he thankfully finds his son's remains, Heisman feels he is not finished here. Something must be done to ease his people's xenophobia. I must demonstrate my resolve. Heisman comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk to him. It is 4:40 in the PM if you're wondering what time it is for me. I do love water. I do. You ever hit some cold water and you're like, let's go, girls. That's how I feel about cold water sometimes. How should we spend our time until the showdown with Luis? It's no exaggeration to say how we prepare could well be the difference between victory and doom. I have something I should like to ask your advice about. I cannot help but pity the children of my declining village.
That's why.
You have a way of thinking that often surprises me. That's actually the nicest compliment. What would you have me to say to them? A new age is dawning.
I see.
Oh, look at that drawing of him. A new age is dawning. Oh, you mean a new king. Indeed, a new king will be a momentous occasion. Not even that village could avoid being swept into the tides of change. Yes, I can see our approach now. We unveil you to them as the king to be. My grandiloquence. Grandiloquence. Hey Google, define grandiloquence.
The term grant delinquents.
No, I didn't say grant delinquents. Oh, you make me mad. No offense to the computers out there. He acts so right when he's not on camera. The minute I bring him on camera, he's like, grant delinquents? Like, bitch, no. I'm not asking about people that need their debts collected, which also fuck debt collectors. Okay, grandiloquence. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. Maybe that's on me.
Great.
Very well then. If you have the time, would you travel to the village with me right now?
My thanks.
I hope I can make the people of the village understand. Shall we set out then? Horse and buggy. Buggy and horse. Buggy and horse sounds funny. Why does nobody ever say buggy and horse? I'm gonna start exclusively saying buggy and horse instead of horse and buggy. And I know what you're thinking. How often are you gonna say that? How often do you say horse and buggy? pretty often because I've gotten in the habit of calling late night. If it's like 2 a.m. and I'm on the street, that's horse and buggy hours because who came up? What's her name? Lacey Mosley, podcast Scam Goddess. She says that, and that's where I got it from. And I'm like, that's horse and buggy hours. There's no real rules on the road other than the ones that are like could immediately get you killed. Otherwise, that's horse and buggy hours. But now that's buggy. Nobody's gonna find that as funny as I do. Buggy and horse hours. But I just love when we say something like food and drink and food. I love when you just flip something on its head that's just tried and true. We're breaking tradition. We're saying buggy and horse. Balls and cock. You know what I'm talking about? Jelly and peanut butter. And as the light waned, we took a carriage to Highsmith's village once more. Let me calm down. I've heard you found the urn. Truly, I am sorry. The villagers have caused you no end of trouble. Is Tadari a man or a woman? It's nothing you need to worry about. Rather, I thank you for helping me come to grips with my departure. Those cunty little boots.
Everyone!
People of this village, you hide, but I know you yet listen. I am not here to blame you for the matter with my son. I want to speak to all of you so that we can change the future of this village together.
Look!
Look around you. Look at what our village has become. Cut off from trade, our goods slow to circulate, and our people more destitute by the day. Oh, well, you say, we are Ujifs, nothing can be done about it. You endure this hardship without even trying to move beyond it. That is sloth, pure and simple.
Can't you see?
We elders, perhaps the future means little to us. Perhaps we struggle to fight for change we will never see, but what of our children? You would force your village children to bear its dreadful legacy, to be doomed to the same neglect and avoidance. Don't talk like you know us! Oh, she's pretty. She's a pretty Ujif. Isolated though we are, we can survive with what we have, and the children are happy enough.
Wrong.
Children deserve more than happy enough. Happy. Their only birthright is a cage. The children have no choice but to live and die here. Can you deny it? They could not choose where they were born, and now they have no choice in their future. And you, as their guardians and teachers, you would keep it that way. Just shut up. What would an outsider know?
No.
He is not an outsider. Highsmith is one of us. I don't know when it happened, but we've stopped chasing hope. We've grown complacent, clinging to the idea that it is wiser to accept hardship than to resist it. But was that truly for the best? Surely in times long ago, did we not strive towards something? Please, everyone, come here. Let us speak. So many little Ujif. So many different colored eyes. So many different flavors of Ujif eye jelly. Just kidding. Would never. Won't make a difference now. Whatever you do, there's prejudice out beyond our walls, and it's strong. The people of other lands won't accept us. I've seen Mustar, I've seen Ujif living everywhere. People do not mind y'all. That is an assumption, and a wrong one at that.
Say,
I understand your fear. Walking the land as Ujif, I have suffered what seemed no end of hatred, prejudice, and bloodshed. But this country will change. It's already underway. And the one responsible stands before you now. This is my friend Slater, and he will change this country. A new era is coming, a new future where people of all origins and tribes can join together.
What?
A new era is coming.
but
And when it does, what will this village do? Will you close your doors to hope? Resist change and so wither? The world is changing and we must change with it. Yes, it will be a long struggle. Yes, we will waver and we will suffer.
that's life.
But beyond that pain, beyond, we'll find a better tomorrow. A future where our lives' courses are ours to decide. A birthright of hope for every Ujif child. Once irate woman, love that character development. Our children could live however they wish.
Surely.
Slater and we who follow him will light our way forward. If you live and strive with hope in your heart, then a better future is within your grasp. Nobody can decide our way of life but ourselves. Heisme. Thank you. I think you really got through to them. He gave a speech and a half there. Heisme got me believing in something. Of course, I don't think things will change that easily. That's why we must weave our new hope one step at a time. Let's do what we can. Both, eh? It is good to know we will not be alone. And in return, let us prepare the Hilltop Cemetery right away. It's time I took responsibility. At the least, I can ensure your son will have the peace he deserves.
No.
I appreciate it, but it's no longer necessary. I've thought long about how to properly send off my son, and now I finally have my answer. This voyage has been more than enough time to face my boy's death, and were I alone, I would have lost myself.
Oh,
A tiny voice, young words, and old air. Ooh! Oh, he's speaking I'm gonna read that again. That was beautiful. A tiny voice, young words, and old air. Skyward it lilts, clouds parted in passing, and soon breath becomes zephyr, and sweet winds alight upon well-trod earth.
thank you.
I would not be here without you at my side. Thank you. I can sense a strong determination and firm trust in Heisme's eye jelly, now clear of hesitation. I can't think about it too much, I'll cry. Moving forward. This is sweet. The aloof hermit Heisme, keeper inheritor of the thieves. Oh, we got a new thief lineage.
A new power.
There is yet hope on the
The ninja. Y'all know the fucking Ninja Creamy? Do you know what I'm talking about? The ice cream maker made by Ninja. You know them from Blenders. Now they're making creamed ice. Soft serve from the Ninja. Okay, I can now study the ninja in academia. Oh! That's another archetype. That's another archetype. Maybe I can study that right now, and then I can go make more happy without having to wait until I finish the general archetype to level 10. There's no sense in waiting for the winds to change. New breezes are ever blowing in lands beyond anything we've ever known.
We shall.
Let's go, Slater.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws near.
The fact that I'm not going to, in this playthrough, completely finish every friendship storyline, like, I am gonna have to play this again. Not on this channel, you know, we'll do our playthrough. In my own time, I do need to see every inch of this game. They're saying it's gonna release on Switch too, which, first of all, how? Because it runs like this on an Xbox Series X. But you can always optimize, I suppose. And that's gonna be how I end up doing it. Did I pay $160 for this game on Xbox because I got the collector's edition? Yeah. Am I gonna spend another $70 for it on Switch? Probably, if they fucking let me. In order to fight Luis, we need to get as strong as possible. How about, I'm not going to the Coliseum. Is that good experience though? I hear a voice. Damn it, I've run out. Oh, I do want to go talk to him.
Now what am I to do?
So today is not the day where the weather's good yet. Because today is Water's Day, yes. It's going to be Arbor's Day, whatever it's called. Oh, I was going to go fight Milo today, but I like deeply have to hang out with him. So I'm actually going to hang out with him. Milo's going to have to... Oh, I was going to go to the Tower of Insolence! The Pillar of Insolence! I was going to ride the Grand Dildouche of Insolence. Insolence will have to wait. Though I do also want to do this thing for more if possible. Now, can I study it as Heisme? No. He needs to be a level 10 sniper. Well, what about me? Have I finished this one? No. Now, I don't think I have enough Leafs of Light to get this man to a level 10 sniper. He doesn't even have the sniper. He's just got the gunner. Oh, nuts. Okay. So we'll just keep focusing on go to the general and save some time. I need the general at what, a level 10? Yeah. And while we're here, let me go ahead and hit one of these for the give us a little bit of a head start.
New skills, new possibilities.
New skills, new possibilities. I used to have I at one point had 99 of those heroes things. And when I was grinding the skeletons, you weren't there, but if you'll remember, I told you about it. I kept like just getting so many of them and using so many, so I can't be mad that I've used them all. No. It's Basilio Day. I don't know what to say. And then tomorrow's going to be Go Up North Day. And then the day after that, we can go to the Insolence Tower. And then we can kill Milo. And then we might be out of days. Hey, what are you up to? Luis is waiting for us. Got to make sure we're in top shape to face him. Got a moment to spare? I've got to get down to the shops in Brylehaven at some point. Figured it'd be easiest if we take the runner, if that's alright, I mean. I don't have a voice for Basilio. I don't even slightly have a voice for Basilio, and I can't be arsed to make one. Maybe one will happen. Sometimes I give a little bit of like inflection in my speech, and like that's kind of fun. Alright, let's get moving. He came very late in the game. Ah, it's you. Hard luck, chum. Afraid your remedy's just sold out. I'll to check back when the seasons change, eh? That's about when all the peddlers pass through. I can't wait that long, though. Those herbs are the only things that actually do something for the pain. What kind of pain is he in? Is it from them testing out the igniters on him? Strike me down! Is that you, Basilio? Oh, what the hell? Vinca's interesting to look at. I know those ears. Vinca! You've got to be kidding me. You survived, eh? And got big as a house. You took the words right out of me mouth, mate. Look at you, Basilio. You're bleeding massive. Suppose you have to be bigger, though. It's been years since we were kids.
Hey.
By the way, who's this little squirt? Don't call me a squirt. Nah, actually, that's kind of cute and endearing. I'm a squirt. I'm a crony. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. Nothing like that. Slater here's a comrade, no a friend. Don't have to watch what you say anyway. He don't care what tribe you are. Well, that tracks. We got it rough enough, but suppose nobody knows that side of the world better than an elder. The name's Vinca. Good to meet you, eh? Me, Fidelio, Basilio, go way back. We don't know about Fidelio. Man, I don't want to... Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Truth is,
Vinco was there with us at the Ignite experiment. Whoa. Vinco was there with us at the Ignite experiment facility back when Dell and I were kids.
oh,
Hell, you even told him about the facility, eh? Must be some friend if you could talk about all that mess. Have to say, though, it's pretty damn good to see you. After you two ran off, the rest of us were praying you'd make it out alive. Some smartass had it in mind to bet on whether you two lived or died, except everyone bet on you living, so that settled that. So that means you won, right? Sounds to me like you won that bet, right? Well, Fidelia's always been sharp as a blade. Figured as long as they stuck together, they'd have a fair shot. Speaking of which, you were after some of these herbs, yeah? Here, take them. Got to mark our reunion somehow.
serious?
Ah, I mean, I'll not turn them down, but aren't you gonna need them yourself? What, these? No worries. They would have been just my just-in-case supply. Go on, have them before I change my mind.
Thanks.
Well, sorry for the trouble, but thanks all the same. Oh, they're pretty. Herbs are always kind of pretty though, huh? And until they wilt. And they are pretty no more. And they are still fragrant, but a fragrant repugnant. You know what I'm talking about? Repugnance about. So, how's Fidelio? Got a tongue as sharp as his wits, but I'd love to chat with him all the same.
Del.
Del's gone. He died. Right then. Oh, Del gets the same pain in his chest like that.
Hey.
Hey, what's wrong? I'm fine, I'm fine. Just slept wrong and got a twinge is all. Always been the only lad I know who can screw up sleeping.
Well then.
Sorry, but I'm headed home for the day. Next time, let's talk more about Fidelio, eh? Right. Whoa, right. You sure you're good there?
Sam.
Shite, if his chest's hurting that bad, I wonder if he sleeps at all. Well, one way or another, we got the herbs. Looks like I owe you and Vinkas later. Oh, I got it. I'll cook something up for you. I know I don't look it, but I'm a hell of a chef, me. Some dessert, please. I look forward to it. I bought cookies today. I don't know if y'all know, I don't really be buying, like, treats. I do keep a little bowl of chocolates. We've been over this, but for, like, the season. But those aren't really, like, snacks. Those are just, like, they're, like, decorative snacks. But you do eat them slowly over time. But I got me some cookies and num, bitch. I deserve it. I am a sweet boy, a sweet tooth boy. Oh my god, what's his name? Harry follows this man who he thinks is hot, who makes recipes, and his name's like Sweet Tooth Boy. No, Sweet Tooth Girl's a different thing. Sweet Tooth Girl and the man he's in love with are two different people. Never mind.
Right then.
You'd better. Even put a smile on Dell's face, my cooking did. Though we're both partial to Parapa's food anyhow. What's Parapa's food consist of? Oh, we didn't really get food in Altaberry, did we? I feel like we should get some nice, like, Altaberry specific foods for Olkenberg. Done deal. I'll whip you up a real feast, so I hope you're ready. I can sense his kindness and trust.
Hope you're ready. Listen.
Hey, did you hear? They found a clergyman's body over by the church.
What in the world?
His neck was broken, right? It's horrifying. It's bound to be some pagan from out of town. A murder. Nasty business, that. We better get back before we get caught up in anything messy. Please don't get me caught up in this. I don't want to know about people dropping dead left and right. Back to the tavern. Who wants to hang out tonight? Who's whispering to me? Brigitte? Nah, Tuna.
We've gotta do it.
I think I will go speak with her. Let me just check my options. Yep. Let's get at it, Tuna. You'll remember that woman burnt her dress. I was gonna call her a terrible woman, but she's like a woman trying to survive. A woman kind of scorned. A woman who has had something she believes stolen from her by somebody that doesn't even need it. It means less to the person that stole it from her than it did to her, so now she's quite upset, and that's actually... The feeling is fair, the actions have not been, but... It happens.
Hey. Sorry about that. Huh?
Whoa.
You know,
Would she really scatter Erica flowers across the stage? Just thinking about it makes me shudder. What would you do if you were in my shoes? I'd love to know. The future is what you make it. Life's as extreme as you want to make it. Y'all know that one? Comment down below what that's from. How do you stay so positive?
what?
But you're right, you know. I feel like I can do this. There's no point worrying about something that hasn't happened after all. I'll conquer this anxiety and I'll ensure that this goes off without a hitch. They don't call me the songstress for nothing.
Now then.
Shall we head to Brilehaven where the festival is being held? Are you ready? Take my time, girl. Take my evening. Thanks. I know I've got nothing to fear with you there. I'll make this the best performance I've ever given. It's nearly time. Oh, it's today. I didn't realize it was happening. So many guests. People are excited.
Amazing.
Everyone's looking forward to hearing you sing.
Yeah.
You're too kind. I've got to give the best performance I can.
Hey.
Anyway, if the stage gets covered in Erica flowers, I'm done for. I'm gonna let this play out. Today you're an escort and a bodyguard. If you see Myrtis, stop her.
Oh.
Would you look at the size of this crowd, Lady Juna? It's unlike anything we've ever seen. Good, because you haven't seen anything yet.
Excuse me.
Though I must apologize, I'm not dressed the part. I thought comfort might be the way to go. Come now, no need for apologies. You're beautiful in everything you wear, and on that note, you'll be on soon. Are you ready?
That's...
Why did his voice sound like that?
That's...
Oh, no offense, wait.
That's...
And that's... Period. I'm not gonna give him that voice. Oh, and I don't mean to alarm you, but I did see Myrtis in the crowd. She looked pensive. I hope she isn't planning anything untoward. I love that, untoward. I'll take care. I'll have a look. Sounds less ominous than I'll take care of it.
It'll be fine.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on her.
What a relief.
Oh, that does ease my fears. Please don't let her out of your sight during Lady Juna's performance. Juna's performance ended without incident and was a roaring success. Oh, yay! That's good. But as for Myrtis... unpardonable. Absolutely inexcusable.
Oh.
You, here to shove me off, are ya? No. Myrtis, I want you to know something. I've been hostile toward you, not because of any inherent distaste for you within myself, but because you've been mean to me. That depends on you.
Listen.
I won't do anything if you don't do anything. Don't worry, I'm putting this behind me. I did get a basket of them ready, you know. You should have just gotten tomatoes. You know what? Nothing hits harder like throwing a tomato. They don't throw tomatoes at people like they used to, and I think that we should, because that is fun. I did get a basket of them ready, you know, but they weren't even in season, so it was a real struggle to even get that many. But I don't think I'm feeling it. Hearing her sing shook me to my core, reminding me that I've got a soul too. Think I'm still shaken. Have you looked at the crowd? Really studied their faces? They're over the moon. Wouldn't be half as many like this if it'd been me up there. You need to believe in yourself, Myrtis, with your shit-ass name. She's kind of a shit cunt. It's kind of like Night of the Walking Shit cunts up in here. But, like, shit cunts are redeemable. It's still got cunt right in it, and there's nothing better than cunt. You know what I'm talking about? So, like, no matter which way you spin it. And for what it's worth, I am sorry about the dress. I bet they would have loved to see her all proper done up. Hey. It is what it is. Bridge over troubled water. Water under the bridge, sister. This is goodbye then. Think I'll head home to the countryside. Give my regards. Don't you give up on your life now, sister. You stay. If you wanted to be a singer in the city, you stay and sing in the city. But if you want to go home, you go ahead, go home. That's what I did. Back in Missouri. I love it here. I've been here for years. I think it's the longest I've lived somewhere in my adult life. Yeah, it is. By far. That's crazy. Look at me settling down. Living la vida. Not loca. What's up to loca? Locunt. Like loca apostrophe nt. Locunt. Give my regards to the songstress. Now I gotta go heal Myrtis.
Well.
Oh, did you see the crowd? Everyone looks so happy out there. This is why I do what I do for a view of a sea of smiles. The stage is the best seat in the house. And not an Erica flower in sight. I'm on top of the world right now, except for being positively perched. A warm beverage with my compliments, Lady Juna.
Thanks.
What if it's Erica flower tea? I don't know who would do it, but you never know. Thank you, so considerate.
Wait.
Don't drink that! That's not her voice. Silence, interloper. Hold on, you. What keeps bumping into me and... Irk. Oh, it better not be poison. What's going on? You alright then? Glad to hear it. That man, he was mumbling about sanctism and Luis doing something or other. Guess you just stand out in a crowd.
Hey.
Hey, is your throat alright? Dunno, it suddenly started hurting a bit. We got poisoned. Myrtus, hey Capra, come help us. I've like hit my limit for reading. Like I'm like at my limit for reading. I just like boom, done. Still I must. I hope Myrtus will be alright. I didn't like that cough. That drink the man tried to give me. Was I his target then? And Myrtus? Are you alright?
Yes.
I'm fine, yes, but if it weren't for Myrtus, I hate to think what might have happened. Lady Juna, are you safe? Myrtus has come to, but she won't speak a word. Certainly not an easy woman to deal with, is she? No, but you know what? Good on her. We also apprehended the culprit. I'm gonna go kick him in the nuts and in the teeth. It seems we foiled an attempt to ruin your throat. The water he offered you was actually a powerful poison. Goodness, I'm so glad everyone made it out unscathed. Bitch, you need to think about Myrtus.
No way.
Oh no, Myrtus must have breathed in those toxins. What that would mean. That's why she isn't speaking. She better not lose her voice. She's a songstress as well. The authorities said the poison was extracted from Erica flowers, and the antidote is created by boiling its own leaves. Still. Who could know which leaves to pick? If the Erica flowers aren't in bloom, then the leaves look like any other plant. But all I know about Erica flowers... I know all about Erica flowers, and I could tell their leaves from the others. I know where they bloom, too. Hey, I think it's time we go pick them, Juna. It is what it is. The only thing we can go do is pick them.
Yes.
Ah, yes, I suppose you're right. We have to. I have to. I have to help. I can't stand by as the person who just saved me wastes away.
Please.
Slater, help me, please. I want to help Myrtus, but I can't do this alone. Please come with me to help her. Another time. Apparently, no sense of urgency.
Just a pretty flower. I'll be...
I can't just take off right now. I need to sort things out first. I will go, but I need some time. I know we're short on.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
How do y'all think the prince is doing? Chew! My apologies. These spices are most unkind to my sinuses.
Think we'll make it?
I'm just glad you didn't catch a cold. It's pretty chilly here, so we all have to be careful to not get sick. You speak the truth. You are permitted to get sniffles after our task is complete, only and only then. For now, we must work to increase our support.
Let's make it happen.
You're right, but we've only got 5 days left until today is go up to the place, okay? I don't know what it's called. We gotta go up there, though. Today's the day. We can't take on too much before then.
Let's go.
Up we go.
Now what am I to do?
So that's gonna be, let's go ahead and go to the Gauntlet Runner. Now, what did we learn about this area? They done taught us something.
No.
Let me check my intel. Please forgive me. Are we going to Everfrost? Yeah, we're going to Everfrost Forest. So basically bring fire moves. And kill them before they get a chance to block fire moves.
Keep this to you.
Or bring somebody with like a Tetrakarn type thing. Which the Juna's Faker does have. But we also have items that can do that. I've got to stay as a general. I have to stay as a general and save some time. And I do have a medium fire attack. It's not, you know, the greatest thing to ever happen, but it is something. Medium is valuable. Now let me check. We'll do accessories in a second. And then also on the team is Stroll, who is currently assigned to Wizard. And I think I'll keep him as that, actually. And as a wizard, he has what? Medium! We need to do better. When do I get to rank 8 with Gallica? Because I need whatever these are. Whatever. And then it's also going to be Basilio on the team. Now I have him as this, and he obviously can't inherit any fire moves because he's never been anybody with fire moves. I can give him... I mean, this will give him a weak fire move. Oi.
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I could also use an
I'm
igniter.
counting on you.
We'll see.
Of course.
I'll do. I'm getting stronger.
So go ahead and stay as what... But also, why am I keeping him as what he is when, like... it is what it is.
All right.
There's like the worst fucking fire attack. And then I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, wait. Yufa's also on the team, I believe. What if I replaced Yufa? Juna. No, we need to like give Yufa a fighting chance because she's a lower level than the rest of the team, and that's why like I want to avoid using her. But how's she ever gonna like be better if we don't like use her? And she's also got this heavy fire attack, which I get anybody can study this archetype and use it. What if we all set ourselves to this? I have to be the general. Legally required to be the general.
All right.
What if I set everybody to like that? Would that be fun? Would that be silly goofy? Oh, nobody else can learn the summoner? Oh, well, you have to have a seeker and a faker at the right levels. He might. Yeah, he does. Stroll, go ahead.
See. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Why not? I like fucking around with the archetypes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. I could get used to this.
All
Maybe
right.
we'll use the synthesis skill. Oh, fuck yeah.
All right.
Okay, we're going crazy up in here. We're gonna do a bunch of these if we can. Now, Basilio, you definitely might not be able to come. But I don't want Basilio not to come in the dungeon. Oh! Okay, it's gonna be Stroll and Yufa. You know what? Maybe my bitch cunt ass is just gonna have to get away from the general for like 1 second. I think it would behoove me to be this. I'm gonna get some good passives as well.
All right.
do this in case I end up doing a synthesis skill. I got all the magma in the world to spend. Can anybody else study this? Hulkenberg cannot. Heisman cannot. Juna could. What? I guess she does have the Seeker and the Faker at the proper level for that. Basilio has to come in with us. I'm so sorry. That's going to be like our one. And you know what? He's got physical moves, so in case somebody does start blocking magic attacks and I can't break their blocked magic attacks, at least then Basilio can get a little bit of damage in. So he is backup, and also he's just perfect. I love him. Now we're going to go ahead. We're going up north. Route map.
Now then.
How far do I fly? Well, you see, I've got to go here. But can you stop here on the way? Like, don't make me come and do this a different day. Like, let's get this and this done in the same day. And also, maybe let's go ahead and stop here as well. The bounty's here in this forest, right? Between the name of the region, this place has freezing written all over it. The name and the region. Hearing the army's lost sight of it bothers me. It's either faintly fleet or foot or...
Onward then.
It'll all be clear once we're there. It appears we can fly there from here.
It's your call.
Heisman and Hulkenberg have just grown to have the same voice in my mouth, I hate to say. We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? Of course.
Let's be off.
Am I gonna stop along the way and see some things, or no?
What to pick?
I fear we're not gonna see some things. Who wants to talk? Oh, fuck yeah. You wanna talk on the boat right now? On the Gauntlet Runner? Your quest can complete on the runner?
What to do?
How should we spend our time until the showdown with Luis? It's no exaggeration to say that how we yeah, we've read this. You wanna hang out? Don't mind if I do.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sure my son would be happy too. I don't see Heisman's urn.
I wondered if you'd notice.
Did you lay your son to rest?
Where's the urn? Did you lay your son to rest?
I'd not say my last goodbyes without telling you. No, he's still with me. But the urn itself I disposed of.
Has Heisman always had that necklace?
It's Ujif tradition, you see. Keeping the remains of the fallen in fine wrought urns. But my boy, I had not much left of him. Only the smallest of bones. Now, however, those bones rest at my very heart. I asked the young Lady Yufa to craft for me a necklace that I might keep them ever close and safe. Wherever I go, and whatever I do, I shall wear this always. He will never leave my side again.
Oh, you're not putting him to
I
rest.
mustn't turn my eyes from my son's passing. Nor will I surrender his memory to Earth, left to rest in some place far beyond my heart's reach. No. I have but one course. I will carry my son with me, and we will change this burden of oppression against our people. Until that day comes, when we change this world for the better, I will fight with my son at my side and in my heart.
Don't make me cry right now, Heisman.
You're gonna make me cry.
No need for tears, lad. I myself am finally content for once.
But tears can be happy. They can be tears.
Thanks
Content
to you.
tears.
We two have spoken of much, eh? Sometimes it's felt as though my son himself has been advising me. And well, I've been through no small pains on this endeavor. But it was that experience that brought me to my decision.
I'm honored to have been a part of this.
I'm honored.
It's because of the perspective we share. That's how I found a way forward. One I'll not regret. You are the only one who can create a world fit for my son to rest. Lad, my hopes rest with you. And I will see them protected, even should it cost me my life.
I won't let anyone die.
No, I won't let anyone die. Never again.
Then let us all survive, that we might protect the new world together. Now, a new toast and a new vow. After all this, you are like a son to me yourself, you know. Your life, your ideals. I will protect them as my own. Another toast then. To us. To my son. And to the children. And their future.
Teach them well and let them lead the way. Cheers, Whitney Houston.
The aloof hermit, Haisme, keeper and heritor of the thief's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
It's always one of those.
I will never forget how this drink tasted tonight.
What's a heroic embodiment?
You should let me hear some of your stories too, eh? Just every now and then. They need not be grand tales. Even passing thoughts are fine. These moments we have, however we spend them, to me, they are precious indeed.
These are the special times. Hey, times we'll remember. Y'all know that one? That's Celine Dion's These Are Special Times. And through it all, one thing will always be true. And what's that? The special times are the times I spent with you. Hey,
I can't remember the last
I know
time
that's
I
right.
felt this way. To think of my future and look forward to what awaits.
And so we rambled on, whiling away gentle hours, talking of many things. Thanks to the strong trust between Haisme and me, the people of the Ujif tribe now support me. Stuck at that too.
Hey, did you see outside?
The Solstice Crossing unfurls ahead.
Solstice Crossing?
Powerful magic at play here blends autumn scenery with winter vistas all year round. Its stunning beauty soothes the hearts of travelers. But it is also said that if one remains too long, they succumb to the mountain's enchantment. Perhaps guided by magics powerful enough to alter the seasons, the Gauntlet Runner stops before the trees grow too dense.
Wow. These little scenic spots always get a wow out of me. Everyone, please have a look at this. The thicket possesses such a deep red color. My, such a stunning display of autumn leaves. What do you mean by autumn leaves?
Yes.
Oh, I suppose this is your first time seeing them. In colder regions, the color of the trees shift to a red or a yellow when the temperature descends. We call this season autumn. According to what the innkeeper told me, in this place the leaves stay that way the whole year. The snow, too.
Whatever do you mean?
Oh, if it's usually the result of the temperature, then how is it that these particular autumn leaves maintain their pigment throughout the year? Probably magic.
Sure.
That's awful.
Didn't put a lot of effort into that explanation, did you? The exact workings of it are unfamiliar to me, but from what I've heard, all this was the work of one of the hero kings. Specifically the Faker King, I know that's right, who took a particular delight in surprising his subjects. It is said that he cast some magic upon this mountain.
Whoa.
Using magic to set the changing seasons in stone definitely sounds like something the Faker King would do. I am amazed to learn that there's such a story about this place.
Now then.
Oh, what's her name? What's her name? Why is it Maria's gonna eat this one up? It's beautiful. I need to get my eloquence up. Eloquence, once again, the one stat that is lacking behind.
Wisdom.
Lagging behind. But also it is lacking.
Why, that's... I'm quite grateful.
Everyone, I must thank you all most deeply. What makes you say that all of a sudden? If you had not allowed me to accompany you off the island, I would have never seen something such as this. I share similar sentiments. In all my years, I've never been so deeply moved by such a sight. I think we're bound to see many more surprising things as we continue our journey. I'm like past my limit with reading. Quite the treat to see a new landscape. I had a fair bit of fun drawing this place as well. Now I know we're about to run into a fight with Rudolph. I have to go.
A road in the northeastern mountains of Montario gives way to the Everfrost Forest. Its
We just went
foliage visible
right by
in
him.
the biting wind, just as the seas of Oceania rise inexplicably into the air. The land here rejects even the modest climate fluctuations of its surroundings. The gauntlet runner skids along the frost to stop at the forest's entrance. The icy wind, ever present.
I feel like I got microwaved. They zapped the energy right out of me. I am so annoyed that we didn't fight Rudolph on the way here, so I'm going to take my own time and kill him in my own free time, which I will do. And by kill, I do mean defeat. Not kill. I'm not one for killing. So, according to the stories, our bounty is lurking somewhere within these woods. The beast seems to be quite dedicated to hiding itself. It would seem we have no choice but to lure it out. Valmos. It's not my preferred way of doing things, but I suppose we just need to make a scene then.
Speaking of...
According to what we've heard at the recruitment center, it's previously appeared after it's sensed that some Valmos had been killed.
Ah, I get it.
Aye, so let's hunt down some Valmos then. We must tread with caution in this place, or we may find ourselves surrounded by foes in an open area.
I'm heading out.
Alright, let's get started. Our goal is to ultimately take down Luis, right? Well then, we can't allow ourselves to get stymied by something like this. I gotta go, y'all. We're gonna hop up in this piece, put our swag on. Next, in just a second, I sent something. A relic. We're gonna grab that relic, kill a Valmos, and hit that, whatever monster we're looking for.
So, hey.
Next time. Until then, thank you for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Just a few more days, 5 more days. No, actually, real quick before we do this, we got 5 days. It's gonna be 4 after we do this. I need a day for fight Milo. I need a day for fight Rudolph. I need a day for go to Tower of Insolence. So we're pushing it. And we've got 1 free day. I'm sure that day will fill up. And God forbid Basilio sometime within that time period asks to hang out, because I'm going to struggle to tell him no because I'm so desperate to build my social link with him. I know it's not called a social link in this game. Go fuck yourself. I don't care. I'm going to just sit on that and think about that in the meantime. But we'll be back. We'll go in here and have a good time. But for now, I'm going to go have a good time. Out of here. Have a good one. Bye.